join you?
Be my... Oh, thing is, Kiryu-san, didn't we talk about this?
I'm sorry you have to look...
That's what it is. Besides, if it's any better, Ichiban maybe.
Understood. I can stay dry. Tonight, oolong tea only.
That sounds pretty good, eh?
So what was it I heard about you all losing your jobs?
That's right, huh? Me, Ichiban, and Adachi-san, we all got the axe. Did you know I was homeless for a period of time? Once you hit a certain age, the job market dries up. Somehow I got this gig even with my employment gap. And then, poof, it was gone.
What kind of job was it?
Quality inspector, a warehouse for medical equipment.
Medicine drew you back in after all.
I don't know. Hard to consider that medicine. There were a couple of other stints, but it was all-day labor or temp work. The inspection job came with a 2-year contract, and my coworkers were decent folks. They actually treated me with a bit of respect for being an old guy.
You're someone people can rely on. I'm sure they recognize that. A former nurse with the life you've had? That contributes to your character.
Ugh, knock it off, Kiryu-san. I want a drinking buddy, not some daily affirmation.
Well, I can sympathize with how hard it is to find a job at our age. Losing it on top of everything else is a real shame.
The thing is, if you don't mind me saying, it wasn't just the young guys. There was this girl there.
Look at you. You're about to blush.
Nothing. I mean, you can't blame a man for that, right? She was a little bit careless. She'd make tiny errors here and there. Whenever I'd catch one for her, she'd say, "Namba-san, what would I do without you?"
Must have been a pleasant working environment.
Hey, I wasn't after anything, okay?
I understand. You don't seem like that type.
Shit. Listen to me, the point is, it might have been a simple job, but it was enough for me. I did good work and I had good colleagues. That's all a guy really needs, isn't it? Especially a homeless guy. For a fresh start, you couldn't ask for better. And then, they just pulled me aside and said my contract's up. Don't come back tomorrow.
Did they give you a reason?
Couldn't be asked to. If they don't extend your deal, that's the long and short of it.
That's hardly fair.
Yep. So, I went back home, and Ichiban was suddenly all over the internet. Guess I'd made no secret of the fact that I was friends with the hero of Yokohama. Higher-ups must have thought, gotta sweep me under the rug before this shitstorm hits.
Kasuga got targeted and you took a stray one.
Of course, I don't hold it against him or anything. Ichiban, Adachi-san, we were all set up. As far as I'm concerned, the three of us will always be in this together.
You're a remarkable fellow. Not everyone can be so forgiving. Kasuga chooses his friends well.
All this talk should tell you I'm nothing special. Just an old fool.
From one old fool to another, I think you're better than you realize. All this talk about you trying to get things back on track.
Come on. You know it's not like that. Ichiban only asked me to see you home from Hawaii. It's my decision to stick around and have your back. So no more worrying that you're a burden.
If you say so. I'm grateful.
So, how about we finish off with a toast?
I'll sip to that. Hey.
Hi there, curious.
Mind a bit of company?
Happily.
No alcohol, right? You looked lost in thought a moment ago.
Maybe. More crap with no easy fix.
No simple answers? Well,
Sure. I mean,
nonsense. We're friends.
imagine that. Kazuma Kiryu himself is a friend of mine. Alright. Sorry in advance if I end up rambling.
Out with it. What's eating you?
I guess I was thinking... No, remembering's more like it. My last job, my colleagues there had a send-off for me.
Ah, that was that job inspecting medical equipment?
Hey, you remembered. A whole bunch of them got together, but the mood was dead. Everyone was...
Times are tough out there.
Yep. Oh, hey, remember that girl I met?
Of course. You seem to like talking about her.
Ah, jeez. I wanted to show you we took a picture together that day. There she is. That's her. Miyabi-chan, making the peace sign. You know, she cried when I left.
Sounds like a sweet girl.
At which point, she wiped the tears away and made sure to tell me we were strictly just friends.
Sweet, but not naive.
She started out as a secretary. I swear,
Must have been a good environment. Looks that way in the picture.
yeah. They all said they had no idea why the company was letting me go. They didn't know Ichiban's little PR emergency had anything to do with someone like me. So I kept my mouth shut and stayed quiet. It was sad, but at least they paid for my drink.
Okay, so why is it you're thinking back on that day now?
Truth is, I should be out looking for a new job. Ichiban and Adachi-san, meanwhile, have had to sacrifice way more. When they've got it worse, it's embarrassing to feel so disheartened.
You lost something important. It's all right to be upset. A lot of people never even find one good job with a cute, clumsy girl.
Ugh, why did I tell you about her?
Only kidding. Still, it was nice to hear some energy out of you just now.
Damn it. Anyway, Ichiban and you have really earned my gratitude.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was unemployed, with no prospects out there. I think I finally realized that the world goes on just the same. Then, when I needed it, Ichiban came calling to me for help. Not only that, I even got to lend my assistance to you.
I get it. In that case, I won't be shy if I ever need anything.
Good.
Hey,
Hey, waiting for you.
something happened?
You remember that girl, Miyabi-chan, from...
Sure, the one who cried at your farewell party.
Well, out of nowhere, I got a call from her. She wanted to tell me that the company finally explained to them.
After all this time, huh? Well, they...
Well, that's the thing. Apparently, they claimed it was due to...
Meaning what, exactly?
They told them, back when I was a nurse, I stole and distributed drugs from the...
Dealing drugs? No. I don't think you're the type to do that.
Huh? You really believe in me just like that, Kiryu?
I know you well enough.
Anyway, fortunately, I made peace a while back with how that whole incident, and I disclosed it back when I first applied for the inspect. So they accepted it for 2 years, and by their logic,
That's pretty strange.
yeah, it made sense at first, firing me after Ichiban became a liability. As far as they're concerned, a guy like me is not worth any risk to the company. So why didn't they just tell everyone?
It doesn't seem to make sense. I wonder, could it be there was another reason they let you...
Huh?
That Kasuga video might have been popular, but it's flimsy. You're only an inspector. It's not like you represented them to client.
Yeah, you're right. If you fired all the friends of anyone who's ever been roasted online, the world would run out of workers. Maybe there really was something else.
Is there anything that comes to mind?
No. But I certainly can't leave it at... maybe it's pointless.
It's not pointless.
Yes. That's right, damn it.
So then,
I'll have to think about it.
it's fine.
That's a decent way of seeing the world. When Ichiban's away, I swear, I'm a total rat.
The least I can do is lend you an...
That's all I need.
Hey, Namba.
Hey,
Fill me in. Any new develop?
thanks for remembering. As it happens, that girl, Miyabi-chan, asked...
I take it this wasn't exactly a date, though.
Hey, you're too quick, Kiryu-san. So it turns out, she called because the company's explanation for firing.
Oh?
Originally, she was secretary to an executive there. Then the company transferred her to inspections, despite her having no training there. Explains a lot, actually. Why she seemed so mistake-prone, that is. Maybe she wasn't just clumsy like we thought.
You were the same. The company treated you both like objects.
Yep. What's more, now it gets interesting. Her transfer and my firing were done by the same...
So there's a mastermind.
That's an extravagant way of putting it, but yes. Turns out, he's the one she was secretary to. Take a look at this here. He's on the homepage of the company. He's such a big shot. Guy's also a serial sexual harasser. He was pressuring Miyabi-chan to become his mistress, but she wouldn't do it. And she reported his behavior to Human Resources.
That was courageous of her.
Yeah. She did. Unsurprisingly, asshole gets a slap on the wrist. Company docks his pay. At which point, he starts getting spiteful.
How do you mean?
Soon, Miyabi-chan loses her secretary position and they tell her it's just routine human resources allocation. It's simply best for business. So she ended up in the same warehouse as me.
And if she complained about any of it, the company could claim it had sided with her already, right?
Yep. The harasser doesn't even quit after that. He'd stop by every so often, just until one day when he caught her talking to me. Saw her smile. He flips out, gets jealous over it. Next thing you know, that's it. Not the video or my past misconduct. Like you said, Kiryu-san.
Some of these private companies are no better than Yakuza. What's the situation now, then? Have things gone?
They have. Apparently he started stalking Miyabi-chan now.
So, no one's gonna stop.
Pretty much.
Well, what do you...
Kiryu-san, what do you think? I'm lost. I need...
This harasser needs some harassment himself. Show the...
The boss who's... Well, what do I do? Grope his ass?
That's not what I meant, no. I'm just...
Yeah, you're right. Okay then. Kiryu-san, thanks for this.
Really? Say, why don't we toast with a real...
Yama...
Hey, Namba.
Kiryu-san.
Honestly, I've had worse...
Okay, yeah, the guy stalking Miyabi-chan in my old workplace,
Sure. What?
He's here in Ijincho. Just now, Miyabi-chan called me to let me know. She warned me not to run into him. The thing is, this son of a bitch cost me my job. And
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe this is my chance to finally save...
That's all you want to do? You seem...
Guess we'll just have to wait. It's just... Kiryu-san, when I saw your face...
Hey, don't make my face...
Yeah, I know. It's my decision to go out there. There's too much I need to get off my chest.
How much have you had?
Okay. Let's make some...
Wait, this isn't like you, Namba.
He's supposed to be somewhere right around here. Hey, Kiryu-san. Eyes open for that guy's harasser-ass face.
You need to take it easy.
Is that good old Nanba standing in my way?
Oh, now that's a lucky break. Finally found you, you dirty
What now? Brunt, who the hell do you think you're talking to? You should be bowing.
Why should I bow to you? It's not like I'm your employee anymore, right? I've been laid the hell off. So right now, we're just two grown men. And you're the one my way.
Oh, yeah. You did get fired. Hey, you guys know about him? Good old Nanba here got busted for stealing meds as a nurse.
That's an old story, and not like it sounds. But you're still the creep who harasses his secretaries. You're the one who had me fired, weren't you? Miyabi-chan and I were friends, and you couldn't stand to see it, right?
Yeah? So what? That it? Is that why you're so upset with me? Losing your 9 to 5?
It's not just that. Miyabi-chan lost her first job as a secretary.
Oh, are you here to avenge her? Well, throw down, little man. Come get some.
The hell'd you say?
Don't let him make you throw the first punch. He'll just use that as an excuse to gang up on you.
Your big old buddy here's pretty sharp. But you don't need his advice, do you, Nanba? Prove you're a man and take a shot at me.
That's so. So, you admit it was you then?
What?
You fired me on your own. It wasn't a company decision. That means... It means Ichiban was never the reason. He's 100% innocent. He's blame-free.
Huh? What are you rambling about?
We did it, Kiryu-san. Ichiban wasn't at fault, just like I figured.
Nanba, don't tell me.
Somebody explain what he's saying to me. Fuck that, actually. Talking is bullshit. I'm a man of action.
Bring it on. Here we go.
Sojimaru, full power mode, activate!
Full power mode engaged. Cyclone point set. Prepare to fight. 3, 2, 1.
Fire! Is she out of juice? Remind me why I needed you to fly.
Hardly a fair fight.
Moving up in the world.
Wait a second! Hold on, please! What's gonna happen to me?
Hey, Mr. Grab-ass, sir. You leave Miyabi-chan alone, starting right now. All you do to her is give her a secretary job again. Obviously, not working underneath you, that is. You assign her to the most decent boss you can...
But
Oh, is that not doable for some reason? Maybe my friends and I should come find you again?
No! You got it! She's back to secretary work!
That'll do. You should be honored, you know. This guy's fists are famous.
Ah, sheesh. Let's get out of here, all right?
Forgive me, Kiryu-san.
Don't worry about it. Kasuga's lucky to have it.
Huh?
I never realized. This whole time, you weren't bitter about losing your job. You were worried that Kasuga might feel like he's to blame.
Yep. Ichiban's carrying so much guilt on his shoulders, thinking I had to be able to assure him that it was never his fault. All this time, Ichiban's been suffering needlessly. I just wanted to relieve him.
But even if it had been because of the online thing, you never held it against him, did you?
Of course not. How could I have? He didn't do anything wrong.
I see.
One thing, though. I've been biting my tongue for weeks now, and because I really did love that job. So after they fired me, I had to make sure not to mope about it near Ichiban. And now, I'm glad because Ichiban is just unhateable. I could never be mad at him.
Nanba. Nanba, for tonight only, what do you say we have a real drink?
You're devious, Kiryusa. Bartender.
Welcome.
Ah.
Welcome. Hey. Welcome.
Bon
Real
appetit.
mayor.
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
Thanks.
Hey there, Kiryu-san. Are you here for a drink?
No need to worry about it.
Oh, please.
Great. I'll take... So, Saiko, you're a mama?
I'm not just a mama. After the previous owner passed away, the younger girls are usually the ones serving the customers, but...
Guess I should be paying you for this conversation.
Mm-hmm. But I guess you did help us out before. I won't be taking any money from... Oh, whoops. I should be calling you Suzuki-san.
It'd make me happy if you could call me by my real name around our friends. There aren't any enemies here anyway.
Sounds good. That's easier for me, too. Well, I can't speak for the rest of our motley crew, but I'll just call you Kiryu-san. You know, you give off this air of sophistication, even when you're sipping...
Same goes to you. You look like the very picture of elegance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that it takes more than youth and vigor alone to...
Yeah, I guess maybe that's why the men who come on to me are...
Really now? How so?
Well, They don't stop at dating. And by that, I mean they start hinting at marriage.
Those are some intense customers.
They're not like that at all around the younger, but I seem to attract a lot of customers like that. The type of guy who's looking to get hit. Guess that means I'm at the right age. People are starting to look at me that way now. At least, actually, get this. One of the guys hitting on me is pretty rich, and...
Sounds like you don't mind that at all.
Honestly, I'm not looking to get married. I'm plenty satisfied with... On the other hand, there's my twin sister. I keep thinking she needs to tie the knot with her boyfriend and settle down. I mean, she's at the perfect age to get married. If she doesn't hurry, she'll let the chance slip by.
Something's not adding up here. If she's your twin, wouldn't that make...
I know. I'm aware I've just been making...
As long as you know.
By the way, did Ichiban say anything about me? When you guys...
Let me think. But why do you ask?
Well, I just haven't talked to him in a while. He did something that pissed me off.
And how long is a while?
Nah, just leave it. All that... Besides, this is Ichiban we're talking about. No matter where he goes, I can't imagine him being anything but his stubborn...
God, she's such a little bitch.
Son? What's up? Why'd you get all
Fucking
quiet?
retarded.
Did something happen between you and Kasuga?
Oh, no.
Alright. Will you let me know if there's anything I can do for you?
You're a real compassionate guy.
What can I say to that? You know, if I keep spending more time with you, Kasuga...
Oh, no. We're not like that at all. The two of us are...
Sure. Well, let's drink again sometime.
Oh, but you know he
you
wants to
don't
be
mind.
more than friends, and you're just a little bitch.
Not at all. I'd love to, in fact.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, Psych.
Yeah, go ahead. Gotta keep an eye on the sickly.
That's so.
Actually, when you're hitting on a woman,
I'd say so.
have you ever given someone a bouquet?
That's not my style. I've never done that myself, but I think...
Okay, but if a guy gave you enough roses to nearly fill your room every single day, and crazy expensive...
I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but sending her fly...
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So what's with the rose talk? He must be... Alright, I'm listening.
He's the CEO of some consulting firm that just after his first visit to the club, he asked me on a date. And ever since then, he's been sending me a ton of roses. It doesn't really bother me, and I just...
You shouldn't, though. Was this pretty
Yeah, like, since...
The guy seems head over heels for you.
And on top of that, he even slips in stuff like marriage.
So this CEO guy is this...
Yep. I mean, honestly, he was a great guy on our date, and he's attentive, and he never runs out of things to talk about. And he's funny, too.
Seems like you don't think too badly of Miss...
Huh. Does it come off that way? I heard Ichiban is doing just fine over there. He's, hanging around with that one girl, right? Chitose-chan?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So...
Oh, she's a wonderful young woman, but she's not as lovely as you.
Where did that come from? You
Honestly, I'd probably tell Chitose the same thing if she...
Really now? You're gonna...
Seems I don't know how to treat a lady after all. Maybe I ought to consult this CEO of yours.
I love Kiryu, how
Chitose-chan
he's
more or
being
less ripped Ichiban of
so-
everything he owned and threw him out, right?
He knows this
Wasn't
girl's
he
a
being
fucking
way too
idiot.
careless? I mean, he went all the way to Hawaii to meet his mom. He should have kept his head on straight.
But Kasuga wasn't seduced by her. He only got his drink spiked. On top of that, she told him she was Akane-san's housekeeper. I don't think he had much reason to suspect her. Yeah, he let his guard down. But I wouldn't blame him.
Uh-huh. So you're taking Ichiban's side, Kiryu?
Yeah, and the fact that he wouldn't do anything with the girl because he
Man
loves
never
you, you
changes.
fucking bitch.
I'm not sure if it's because he's gullible or what.
It's hard to leave him alone, isn't it?
God, you're a stupid bitch.
Incredibly. I know from personal
He
experience.
bears his heart to anyone, so I'm positive he doesn't look at Chitose the way you think he does. Does that make you feel any better?
What? Look, if Ichiban... And what are you chuckling at? What's so... That does it. I don't know if it's just your age talking or what, but that... Heck, how would you like it if I stripped you down today, Kiryu?
Careful. I'm a sick man, remember? Have mercy on me.
Hey, what are you smirk...
Hey, son.
Kiryu-san.
I say booze. Appreciate it.
Not at all. Ah, still, I can hardly believe it. The Kazuma Kiryu comes wandering in and sits next to me.
It's not that big a deal. I'm just a middle-aged man, but you're not just the head of the Komi Jewel, and all your subordinates have entrusted you with their lives. It must be a...
Huh.
That was a burden
Oh, yeah, right. About 20 years ago, you retired. Had you not, I wonder if the Tojo clan would have turned...
Who can say? But the Tojo clan would have disbanded regardless. The times, and I doubt I'd be able to do a single thing about it. If anything, were I still at the top, the Tojo clan might have disbanded much sooner. I did...
Do you really think so? 'Cause the way I see it, you just dislike being part of the herd. Oh, I meant no disrespect.
It's fine. I wasn't offended. It was actually quite refreshing. Only the head of an organization could speak so bluntly.
So long as the underworld abides by its own laws, being the head doesn't mean much. And if someone gets any bright ideas, then all I have to do is stare them down. That's basically everything in the job description.
I'm sure it must be easy for you. You're something else. Thanks to you, Ijincho's still standing even after facing pressure from Ryo.
Wow. You really think so?
I'm not one to pay lip service. I'm completely serious.
So, does that mean I'm doing all right? At least...
Yeah, for what it's worth, I think you're doing just fine. You good on time?
Oh, there's no way I'm calling it...
Do you always go this hard? Your subordinates must have a tough time
That's what
keeping
she
up.
said. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
I won't deny that there's merit in...
That all makes sense. That reminds me. Does Komi Jewel still monitor the whole town? All the information you've extracted is the source of...
Right. But it's not like I keep track of every little detail. One of my rules is that my confidant only brings me...
And by confidant, you mean...
Of course. He's a very capable man, and one of unwavering loyalty. I'd say he's the perfect right-hand man. If only. But there are others I consider my confidants. Some are even from my father.
Your father's generation, huh?
You're right. The elders of the organization are like my great and wise uncle.
So even you...
They were part of the Jingon Mafia, probably a little before you made a name for your... I've heard a lot about your heroics. So having someone like...
What was that?
Oh, it's...
The former Jingon Mafia. I hope they don't disapprove of you siding with...
Well, I'm not sure myself how they feel about all this, but even if they do disapprove, I wouldn't worry about those old gents.
Please don't take any risks from me. As a leader of an organization, you should always take your support.
Seriously, though.
All right. Thanks, Sunhee.
Ijincho has been a little too quiet lately. Out now.
Hold on.
Not necessary. A toast, Kiryu-san?
Of course.
Welcome to
Cheers.
Oh,
Looks like someone's enjoying.
was that the impression?
It was indeed.
Well, just between you and me, he's the dragon of Dojima. A living, breathing legend. Lee, I can't afford to look stupid in front of Kiryu-san, especially as a representative of...
Not as far as I know.
All right. I won't
And I do say so.
imagine me drinking with the Kazuma Kiryu.
We're on the same team now, so there's no need to go about things alone.
Well, for as long as I'm the face of this town. Oh, happy is an understatement. I am over the damn moon.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Not only are you my guest, but, you're also sick.
What?
There once were 3 organizations that kept a close eye on this. While it may have looked like a 3-way power struggle on the surface, it was actually intended to prevent outside forces from it. Compared to the past, Ijincho seems a bit too relaxed. There's not much I can do about that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Maybe the alcohol's getting to me.
Don't worry about it.
Perhaps I'm in no position to say this, but I prefer how Ijincho is now over how it was before. Even the Komi Jewel bunch has become quite social these days.
Yeah, I guess they have. I hear they actually started saying hi to people on the streets. With some of them.
Komijo used to have this image of being a secret organization that was always...
Without any rivals around, like the Tojo clan or the Omi Alliance, they're probably enjoying the peace.
I see.
Oh, thanks for that, barkeep. I prefer...
Actually, that reminds me. An old regular from
What is it?
A mask worn by members of our organization. It's modeled after the ones used in traditional... We would hide behind a mask whenever we had to get our hands dirty.
Right. But the owner of this mask said it's been a long time since... Eventually, he amicably cut ties with the organization, got married, settled down in this town. He left this mask at the bar, saying he was turning over a new leaf.
Looks like Komijo's going through some changes.
Still, he shouldn't have given this mask away, much less to an outsider. Maybe I should tighten up.
Could you let this one slide? That would be a welcome wedding gift for your subordinate.
Huh. Well, if you so insist, then I can make an exception.
Good to hear. I was
These drinks taste even better when I'm with you, Kira.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm supposed to be dead. That's why I'm savoring because I have a friend to drink
A
with.
friend?
Of course.
Oh.
Man, they should fuck. I'd watch.
Hey, son.
Of course.
Just fine. Is it really alright for you to spend so much time with us?
I'm sure they'll be okay, so there's no need to worry about me.
Your phone's ringing.
So it is.
But
See?
you gonna...
Nothing could
I appreciate the thought, but...
Well, now that that's over...
No need to be so considerate of me. I don't mind if you answer your phone when we're together.
But that just seems so rude and
Like I said.
I suppose...
Yeah.
What? Is it... Yeah.
Everything okay? What'd they want?
All good. Don't worry. It's not...
Your subordinates called you multiple times, but it turns out it...
Yeah.
What?
Okay, don't get so worked up. Some guys from the Liumang roaming the area, allegedly.
Liumang? But I thought they were under your command.
Yeah, which is why I'm having them look into the matter. Well, that's...
Kind of seems like she's losing the grip on everybody.
That sounds more important.
But...
I'm done here. If I drink any... Go show you...
Fine.
Alright, as long as...
There's nothing I'd...
It's tough having to lead in it. Daigo really had his work cut out for him.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, well, looks like I'm up.
It's only me, a bitter dream. Now, lend me your ears. Playing the fool, scorned by love. Even then, you opened your heart to me. Though I tried to speak, they just wouldn't leave. 3 small words, I love you. Though I need be asleep, I pour another passage to your memory. Though just one more won't ever be enough, I will stay here just to be near, knowing well it's only me, a bitter dream. Playing the fool, too dumb to care, too dumb to know, too stupid to see a wounded heart, tears flowing free. There was a chance, there was a time, still I spent it all. We reached the end, it's too late to pretend. I'll be here wondering anyway, playing the fool.
Whoa, what a voice! Think I'll enjoy this.
Allow me.
Here, I'll help. Huh?
Get serious. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Want some?
Let's see. In for the kill!
Disgusting.
Right.
You wanna fight?
Something wrong?
Get serious.
What an eyesore. Check this out! Take this!
Follow my lead. What's the holdup?
Okay.
I'm on it.
Of course we won.
And that's the end.
Did you really think you'd win?
Hell yeah.
Whew. We should relish this moment.